We are talking cross country, taking a look at the 2011 Charlotte 49ers cross country teams. And that means it's time to talk with Ed Schlichter, proud graduate of said university. He's back again for another run through this fall season. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
And we've got an old hat over here, Amanda Goetschius. We all know her. She's been on this show more than I have. And on the far end, we've got Ross Roberson, who is going to be a junior this year, correct?
Correct.
I'm Ryan Rose. Welcome inside our studios. And let's jump right into it. Last season, a lot of new faces. We had some red-shirting people. We had a different set of folks that were running at the front. And how has some of that depth paid off for you, do you think, coming into this year?
Yeah, we were young going back 2 years ago when we graduated at Dude and Tomo, Chase Eckert on the men's side, and then coming back to last year, we redshirted Amanda. Did have a couple seniors on the women's side, but we were really young on the men's side last year, and lots of sophomores and juniors, and now we come into 2011 where we have lots of juniors, a few seniors on the men's side, great recruiting class on the men's side, and then on the women's side we brought back Amanda and rising juniors, Hannah Suture, Katie Holloway, who are coming off tremendous years last year, and adding in a slew of freshmen. I mean, we got a ton of freshmen on the women's side, and they are all looking so great.
All right, let's talk about this season. Amanda, you're back. I know after redshirting last year, that kind of puts you back in the mix for this season as you're a super senior at this point. You've been around the block here. I know you were the 2008 medalist for the women's side when we hosted that thing here. What do you expect coming back after a year where it's not like you sat around on the couch all fall. I mean, you were still running and still warming up and getting ready for the indoor season. But what do you expect from yourself this senior season?
I definitely want to have a standout year this year. My goal is to win conference, do well at regionals, do well at nationals. So I want to definitely get All-American. I want to just have the best season that I've ever had.
Are things gearing up for her to be able to do that? I mean, how hard has this young lady been putting in the work? I saw her out running today.
Well, the plan for last fall was to redshirt her, and the reason was that because her track season went so late the spring before that. She was competing up until mid-July, late July. So we took some time to regenerate. She had a solid spring this past year, and now we've been able to take her training up a notch.
Now we're a little bit younger on the men's side though this season, correct?
No, we still have a lot of upperclassmen coming back. We redshirted Dakota Lowry last year for the fall, and he's the A10 indoor mile champ from last year.
Right.
And lots of people maybe forget about Dakota, so he's coming back in there. We bring back senior Brian McGuire. He's another guy that just was one spot out of scoring at the indoor 5K. Very strong runner, has developed very well over the past 2.5 years. We bring back Ross, who's going into his third year, Dawit going into his third year, and then we add in freshman Zach Greth, who is already shown that he is a guy to be that front runner for us, to be up with Dawit and Ross, be a low stick kind of guy, be a potential all-conference as a freshman, just a blue chip guy that's added in. So we've got all the pieces put together for a great squad on the men's team as well as the women's.
All right, Ross, let's talk about that squad. Who, as you guys starting to work towards your first meets of the fall, who looks like they're going to be the standout runners for you guys? Sounds like there's quite a few options.
Yeah, we're very deep this year in all of our workouts so far. We've had 10 guys up there for most of the workouts. Some guys drop off, but this is definitely the deepest we've been since I've been here. So it's really exciting. Dawit's been with me. Greth's been looking really good as a freshman. He's been leading some of the workouts. So it's always exciting to have someone up there pushing you. And then Brian, he's been looking really good too, being a leader. And Dakota's bounced back. So right now, those guys and myself included have been kind of leading the team so far. So it's always nice to have more than just one guy. We're going to have to really rely on 5 guys at conference to do well. We're not going to just have one guy do well, and then 4 others just run. So it's
That'll
important.
help the scoring when it comes time to conference, which, by the way, is going to be right around the corner and right down the street. Let's talk about hosting conference again. We haven't done that in quite a few years.
Right, and last time we hosted it on campus. Now we've kind of taken a different route. We're going down to Frank Liz Park, nearby Concord, right down 49. Highway 49, we're the 49ers, like that.
Yep.
So we're going over there, and it is a beautiful park. Beautiful, beautiful park. We're going out there twice a week right now, training on there. We want to know the course from front to back. Something that we've talked about before, that going to a place, knowing it is going to be beneficial to us. Just like I know when Amanda won A10s her sophomore year, training on the course was very helpful in that, and we're going to use that to our benefit.
Let's see about you guys. So how has it been running down there, and are you excited? I know it's a ways away, and there's a lot of meets between now and then, but talk about having that course be our home course and running on that coming up for the conference championships.
I definitely like the course. It's challenging, but I mean, cross country should be challenging. It's definitely a true cross country course. I'm just excited that it's in Charlotte. We can have the home crowd, home field advantage, have family, friends, classmates, everybody can come out and support.
And Ross, running out at Frank Lisk. I know the weather should be good. Instead of running up in Pennsylvania or out in St. Louis, it'll be a little bit nicer in late October. Talk about running on that course.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. The course is definitely more challenging. It's a lot more grass than maybe I'm used to and some other people are used to. But it's definitely it's a fair course because it's going to challenge you with some hills, but it's not going to absolutely kill you. So it's good to have, and it'll be nice to be able to sleep in your own bed before you go out and run, and not have to get on a plane and fly or get on a bus and travel. So. And
that's coming up October 29th.
Correct.
Right up the road. Literally, it's right up the street. Like Ed said, you just head up Highway 49, Frank Lisk. There's signs once you get past Harrisburg on the left. You can shoot right over there. We expect a lot of people out there so that these folks can win a conference title and get back to the top of the race, right?
Oh, yeah. And we have 2 other home meets, September 10th, Saturday, and September 30th, which is a Friday, and that one's at McAlpine.
That's going to do it for our cross-country preview. I'm Ryan Rose. Thanks for joining us. Of course, thanks to Ed Schlichter, head coach.
Go Niners.
And we got Amanda Goetschius and Ross Roberson. Thank you. Best of health and luck to both of you and your teams this year. We appreciate a little time. This is the only time you'll see them sitting still. They're always in motion this fall. So we'll follow the cross-country along with you. Don't forget to keep up with everything going on with Charlotte Athletics, www.charlotte49ers.com. And go Niners.